What you mean? I'm 30. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. It said 30s to 40s. 30s to 40s. Hey, I had somebody tell me they thought I was 35 the other day. Like damn, 35. I look 35. Like, that's crazy. You don't look 35, but I didn't know you was 30. Nigga. Like 35. Like, I don't understand. Like, how? But I don't know what 35 look like. I didn't think I was 35. You don't look like you? Nah. I ain't either what? It could be the bald head. That's why. Look, that's why I'm trying to get a. I'm trying to get a. You see the male units. Like, they call them. It's the man weave, but the correct term is a male unit. And I'm trying to get the male unit. It'll go like right here. It'll be faded in perfectly. I have my hairline back. I have really tell them to put it like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a real hairline, so it have to be at least right here. Where bar that, man? You know what I'm saying? The fresh cut, just to see how I look like. Man, where bar that, man? There's somebody in Akron that do it. Look, if somebody in Akron that do it, I see him on my Instagram. I had to follow him on my Instagram because I think about it. And should I get the man weave?
You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
The hottest intro on the face of the planet.
Another classic. Another classic clip. Another classic clip. I said, if I get the man weave, no, I said, what did I say? But the correct term is a man unit. Man. Hey, I still think about it. Like, from time to time, I think, what if my line, my hairline was right here? Like, what would I look like with hair? Like, it's so far gone, I can't even imagine what I would look like if I had a man unit. Oh man,
that word alone sounds so disgusting, man. This sounds gross.
Hey, because you don't want to say man.
So welcome back to.
Nah.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. Yeah. So welcome back to episode 89 of the video portion of Epiphany Media.
Oh, the video
for
portion.
For those of you that missed the intro. Yeah, specifically the video portion, because if anybody that knows we got a lot under our belt. So anyway, welcome back. Y'all missed the intro. It was amazing. Y'all stick around. Y'all can see it at the end. Byron, you hadn't even seen that one. That's something new. That was supposed to debut last week, but you hadn't even seen it.
Yeah, it caught me off guard for a minute, but I like it though. Like I remember the episode when we did it, but it's still fresh for me. So, like I said, I don't watch the episodes, but I didn't even have a beard. It was a real beard. You couldn't even see
crazy,
it.
Right? Yeah. That's shit too funny, man.
But welcome back, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe as usual. We love when y'all do that. Really helps us out, gets our name out there even more. But yeah, man, a lot has happened. Like we have a show in 2 weeks.
People in here already. Your mom said you don't look 35. Now that was a couple years ago. So
I'm only 32 now, but still, that man unit would probably. But I don't want to. It's like $200. I don't know, like $200 or $300 or something crazy. I think it's like $160, $200. But first, you got to get you got to go in for a consultation, and then they decide if they can do it. Now, I don't really grow hair in this area, but my side is still cool. But they only gonna put it right here, which is perfect. So I know I will pass. You know what I mean? So I just want to see, just for once, like what I would look like, just for once.
It's like they just gluing patches of hair to your head, man. It's unbelievable.
But it looked perfect. It looked perfect though.
Shout out to Mom. She always that episode was hilarious. By the way, it was just funny. So yeah, man. So welcome back. We had a hiatus last week. People was on vacation and stuff. But so much stuff happens in, you know what I'm saying, in the news, world news. We constantly talk about, what's going on locally, you know what I'm saying, with always, but you know what I'm saying, when we talk about the officer that had got killed, and then the one officer that committed suicide, and Bill Barr coming in town, and all this stuff, like just going, you know what I'm saying, going through the whole situation, keeping people abreast of what's going on, getting y'all opinions, trying to find out exactly what's going on. So we definitely appreciate y'all joining us. So since the last time we had the show, we had a Supreme Court justice die. We had the Breonna Taylor ruling stuff that came out. And subsequently, we had, more officers, shot since then, and just all type of wild stuff. So, we're just going to start through. As your mom mentioned, I just want to say, being that, we want to make sure it's known that we are Browns are
another,
up.
A winning streak. This is a real winning streak right here.
Yeah, the winning streak. So we don't want to miss out on that part.
We got Dallas next week. That's going to be a test right there. But it's going to be a test for our defense for sure. But I think we can pull it off on the road.
Yeah, I think so. So Dallas will be a good team, but we 2 up. Angel said, "Save your money. Just use a hair filter." I don't even know what that. For pictures and stuff. Either Dr. Dre, Dr. J Afro.
I gotta have a real McCoy, man, just to see with waves and all. You gotta have the waves up top. Got to, man. See, you don't have that problem. Like, you don't understand, man. Like, once you lose it,
that shit is expensive, man.
It's not coming back. But I'll probably do it just that one time, but I want to maintain it.
All right.
Unless I'm feeling it.
Strong, man.
But you still need a lineup.
So yeah, man. So, you a hater, you a super hater. Now I gotta throw a nigga under the bus like that. That's messed up. So anyway, man. So just tell me. I know you was, saying kind of you're out of town and shit. So like, just tell me what your thoughts, opinions on. Like I said, well, let's start with what happened first. So the Supreme Court justice died. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Trump in a hurry to get somebody in there before the election. The election like 39 days away or something like that.
Yeah,
right around there. So just what's your thoughts on the Supreme Court situation?
Another loss of 2020. But I heard a couple things about her. Am I really knowledgeable about her? No, because like I said, you run the politics show. I don't. It's not my thing. Even though I know about politics, but I don't really follow it like you do. But I did see the video of the funeral when they were booing them at the funeral. Like, that's kind of disrespectful, even though it is Trump, but it's her funeral and you booing them. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of disrespectful to me.
Disrespectful to her?
No, well, to the whole funeral. You know what I'm saying? Like, you turn it into a political protest at someone's funeral. But maybe she would have liked that. Who knows?
I don't know. She always, she was 89, so it's hard to like. She ain't, she was to the point where she did her job. She didn't really care. Of course, so she had her opinions on whatever, but. You got to once you get to the Supreme Court, that's it. Like, you don't got ain't no more journeys to run. Like, you made it. You know what I'm saying? That's a lifetime appointment. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when you really can be like outspoken and stuff about whatever you want to. Like, can't nobody do anything to you. Like, you can't be removed. Like, that's a lifetime appointment. But she didn't. Like, she, I bet people could name 5 of the 8 justices now. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't do that politics thing. Like once they kind of get in there, because they already made it. Like we got more races to run. So I don't know if she would have liked it, but she never like formally came out and said like I hate Donald Trump or anything like that. Like John McCain did. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like that kind of a situation. I don't know if she would have loved it. She might not have hated it though. Who knows? It's a crazy sight to see though. You know, he just walk out as soon as they see him though. Like as soon as they seen his face, he had a mask on, which is rare. But as soon as they seen his face, man, the boos was crazy.
Hey, but you know they didn't have beef if he showed up to the funeral, because he most definitely would not show up to the funeral if they had beef. Like he did. Who was that? Herman Cain?
Herman Cain, yeah, that's right.
No, Herman Cain. Was it Herman Cain?
No, John
McCain.
John McCain.
No, but I'm saying what's the black guy that just died? He didn't show up to that funeral either.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
I know. Like they actually was cool, and
he didn't show up
for not wearing a mask. Anyway, it's just what are the chances? You're an old man anyway. So I don't know. I mean, it's really all come down to one question. Do you think he should wait until after the election to appoint somebody, even though he just submitted his nominee on yesterday?
Yeah, he did.
Friday?
Yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I'm not saying it.
Or do you think he should wait until after election?
No, if I'm the president and I know there's a looming election coming up where I may or may not win, I'm gonna try to get that pick in, that nomination in, to support the Republican side on this, because the Supreme Court is very important. Future law, their decisions are there isn't any decisions above their decision. So when they decide on something, it's basically law, without even putting a law in. You know what I'm saying? Just by that, their decision in cases, says a lot. But no, like I said, no, I wouldn't wait, at all for that reason, because it's important.
All right. It's a tough thing because of history. Like, what I'm saying, if this was Trump's first year, third year, but would have been his last year, it's a lot of cause for him not to do so when other presidents was told not to do so as well, and he ain't abide by it. So I don't know. But all right, that's enough of politics. Got one more politics. You tune in Wednesday, but it's just news that's around. What about this Breonna Taylor stuff, man? What you doing, man? I know you sent me some stuff yesterday. We kind of went back and forth on that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? These crazy conspiracy theorists, man.
Yeah, but it's no kind of like it's weird to me, right? Okay, first you had the narrative of it was a no-knock. They came in, cop got shot, Breonna Taylor got shot. So the boyfriend got arrested. He didn't get charged for shooting a police officer. Then the family won a civil suit. Then there's no charges brought to the officers. That's kind of confusing to me, mainly because he wasn't charged with shooting an officer when they said that he shot first, right? That's kind of weird to me. I don't understand it. So why would he be charged that he shot first? And they said they knocked and said that they were from that police department. It's kind of confusing to me. Why wouldn't he get charged? But there weren't any cameras. Yeah. There was only witness statements. But there weren't any cameras. The footage that they did release was, of course, of an officer down. That's what they released. So do you think they pushing a narrative with that?
I think it just come down to like, because we'll never know the specifics because I wasn't there. Candace Owens wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people that got opinions about it wasn't there, right? But I know that family got $12 million, right? So you can't tell me that everything was by the books if they get paid out $12 million. Now, I'm not talking about a settlement. I'm talking about a $12 million settlement. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's big money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's big money, man. So at the very minimum, the police did something. You all right, man? So at the very minimum, the police did something that wasn't
definitely not
right.
laughing about this serious situation. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying is it got to be some kind of discrepancy somewhere along the investigation. You know what I'm saying? In this time and age where everybody's wearing body cameras and stuff. Like, so even on like a plainclothes situation, like, why would it be any plainclothes situation? It's just going to be such a dangerous situation. You go into a drug house and all this stuff. Like none of the stuff just add up policy wise for me. Like, as a person that you know, I was in that field, like, just being like, just from a safety standpoint, it doesn't make sense. So stuff do go off the rails. You get a no-knock warrant situation that's that's going head to head with like a castle doctrine like we got here in Ohio. Like, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect going to happen?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if let's say I'm in the studio and I got on my headphones or something, and all I don't hear the police, it's the police or whatever. All I hear is somebody kicking my door off the hinges. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I defend myself? How do I, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you expect me to do? So I just feel like it's a lot of these. We'll never fully know the truth, you know, along with a lot of these cases. But from a policy standpoint, why wouldn't you have cameras to, you know, like when you got cameras and stuff, even though police officers all the time, they'll change those reports and stuff. But as a way to make it clear cut, if you got that camera on you, or the one they were using outside, they were using for surveillance, like, all this stuff could have been, you know, on film, and then you could say, well, this was the situation, and ain't nothing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? We was forced to this outcome by blah, 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 blah. So,
yeah. So let me ask you this. I got a question for you, though. If what they were saying about her being involved in a drug ring because of her ex-boyfriend, you know, her making plays for his business while he was in jail, if all that stuff is true and it adds up, then what's your opinion on your situation? Is it justified that they went in her house, like they actually went in the right house? You know, what's your opinion on that?
So, like, if it was like so far of the transcript that's been released from dude that was the ex-boyfriend that was in jail and her conversations, there was no talk about, you know, like any drug stuff. The only thing that they seen that they said they noted it, but it wasn't noted as suspicious, was he came over and left with a FedEx package or a USPS package or something. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing that they noted as suspicious, but they said like the box wasn't big enough to be moving a bunch of drugs or, you know, like whatever the case was. So if it was doing all that stuff, then for sure. Like, yeah, I mean, she's a part of, you know, a drug ring or whatever. Like, whatever her role is, she actually has a role in there, but they no evidence to this day that she's actually involved in it. And you know what I'm saying? So it's a different thing than having speculation and actually having facts that this person was involved in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of guilty by association type situations, or you know what I'm saying? Like, if me and you together, you kill somebody, then I'm going down too for murder. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of a thing. But I think drugs would be a different situation. Like, somebody that's running drugs for somebody don't get as much time as the kingpin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a punishment, I'll say. as a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? So if
See.
it was a part of it, then yeah, I understand that. I'm still not saying she deserved to die, but of course, but say no, proof of her having any direct interactions with like the drug part of the situation.
Yeah. So here's my thing. The boyfriend said that he heard a loud bang at the door. Now people say, oh, they did knock. Okay, so let me hear a loud bang at the door. He didn't say that he heard, it's the police, whatever. He said he heard a loud bang. Then he immediately grabbed his gun. Then you go to the door, and you see the door fly out the hinges. So you try to tell me you're not gonna shoot? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what that is. You know what I mean?
It could have been a grizzly bear for all I knew. It could have been the police. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I had no idea what was on the other side of that door. You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming off the hinges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what am I don't know what I was supposed to do. As a self-defender, as a home self-defender, I don't know what I'm
but just like the guy, just like that white guy who came to the door with his gun because he heard a loud knock at the door. He seen it was the cops. He tried to back up, like you know what I'm saying. He still got shot. So man,
yeah, exactly.
And
that was what?
And
was it a month ago?
Yeah,
maybe a month.
Yeah, it's recent. But look, and if you're a cop and you knock on the door, you're not gonna stand directly in front of the door, in front of the peephole, so they can see you, right? You're gonna stand off to the side because, of course, you don't want to get shot through the door. So of course, he got to look out to see who it was. You know what I mean? Man, yeah.
I wish we had an officer in here right now, but she's taking a leave of absence. But I just want to know. Like what you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't there's a lot of stuff that don't add up policy procedure wise. And granted, I'm not in Kentucky. I don't know that policy and procedure, but I do know for a fact that I don't know, the shit just don't add up to me. So your mom said, what's up with the state attorney, the attorney general of Kentucky? He has some control. All the evidence was not presented. I can see that. I don't know, that dude in that speech, man. I couldn't. I don't know. The speech was kind of weird to me.
I didn't watch
he was saying
at all.
He sounded super remorseful, but he also wasn't like. I don't know, man. It's politic talk. You know what I'm saying? Standard, these are my talking points. I got to hit these points just like everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it was.
Look, if you're the prosecutor in that case and they present you with the facts, and let's say they don't even give you all the facts, I mean, you're just gonna have to rule on what you see. Because we don't even they won't even release everything. So you hear one side and then you hear the other side. You don't even know. Right? So I don't know what to believe. You know what I'm saying? If she was involved, then they had a reason to come in a spot. If they didn't, then it was a botched warrant attempt.
I just wish they would have did it more traditional. You go and announce yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're a police officer. Like, go with the right equipment. Go with the riot shields. Go with, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is you need to go with. Go with the amount of people and make it known. Like, look, we get everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a police officer, you got to be ready for a foot chase. You're a police officer. If you're part of a SWAT team, whatever, you got to be ready for this and ready. So surround the area. You know what I'm saying? Cut off all the running lanes or whatever and announce yourself. Say, hey, we coming in here, like, no matter what. Like, not I'm coming up and look. So even let's say he do. This is something I just thought about. Let's say he do come to the door with a gun. He look out the door and you just see people in plain clothes. Like, let's say you didn't hear the police at all. It's a no-knock warrant. So let's say they don't gotta announce themselves. and you just hear it banging on the door. So you grab your gun, you go to the door, you look out, like who's these 3 or 4 random people like just in jeans and t-shirts? You know what I'm saying? Like who are these people?
Yeah.
You know, and so that like that's another layer of like, or even if they was in plain clothes, so how would I know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Angel said you can't trust anything you hear. It sucks, and it's a sad story. It is for sure. They tried to slander, man. That video you sent me, they tried to slander her name, and they hated her. They hated her, man. That Candace Owens chick hate black people. I don't understand it.
What
I
Dave
don't get it,
Chappelle?
man.
Like she the smartest, stupidest B word. You know, I ain't gonna say it.
Man, she is, man, because she do all this research and shit, but like it's never man, find me a positive or pro-black, you know what I'm saying, Candace Owens video. But like she was talking all this trash about never experiencing racism and stuff. Yeah, she's suing entire school districts, because she experienced racism. You thought we weren't gonna do our research, Sue? Like, what are you talking about? Candace,
Wow.
she like a poison, man. Like
Is
a
she
real
a puppet?
poison. You ain't know that?
Is she a puppet? Nah. She a puppet. She ain't even get invited to the RNC.
Yeah, nigga, she thought she was gonna get a cabinet position. It's silly, man. It's super silly. I don't understand.
Like she's not even
Don't be,
political with
man.
her views. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild, outlandish stuff she be saying sometimes, man. It's not in support. Like she just looks real stupid saying it, man.
Right.
Man.
I just don't understand. I don't know. And like Andrew said, man, and there's so many people on there that he do, black or otherwise, you know what I'm saying? And it's just it's terrible. It's just terrible, man. Like just a horrible situation all around. And then even worse than Angel said, just like any other Trump supporter. I kind of agree with you there. But you know, I don't know. It's just sad, man. It's just sad, and I think so.
Sad.
Even worse than people that that do what Candace Owens doing, and all these people that just just going against the grain, just for the sake of going against the black people, the pro-black people, so called, that are looking for or trying to profit over her name. You know what I'm saying? So whether they're selling like T-shirts with like I don't even know, but I know they had like a festival. I'm not even kidding. Maybe 3 weeks ago now. It was called Brianna Fest, right? And it was like supposed to be all this pro-black stuff and all this they were supposed to have like some round table conversations and like a merchant area and like a come together Black Lives Matter type of a situation. Like, but they named it Brianna Fest. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to profit or trying to garner attention off of like trying to like off of this girl's name that got killed or whatever. Like I had never seen nothing like that in my life. And I was talking with somebody a day or so ago, and we were talking about like how she might be the most exploited, and I don't even want to call her a civil rights figure. Like that's what she's going to end up being, you know what I'm saying, because of what happened. But like since her lifetime, like somebody that's been exploited to this extent is very ridiculous. And like I said, she is probably the most exploited person I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Who the most exploited person
I see. Breonna Taylor, like all the stuff, like Breonna Taylor shirts and Breonna Fest and all this stuff. Every time I just don't understand it. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to become of it. The family said that this fight is not over and all of this stuff, and but we'll see. Like, hopefully they take that money and do something good with it for the community, or I'm not saying pay it back to police for police training or any of that stuff, but like, hopefully they can manage some good come out of it or whatever. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, we'll see, man. That's gonna be a long fight right there. Very long fight.
Cause I just don't.
It's just messed up because
Okay.
they probably not even gonna present the family with all of the facts. They really paid them $12 million because they know that they messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess up in there that they hide. There ain't no way you gonna award $12 million if you done messed up. That's just a crazy situation, man.
Yeah, it's just it's I don't know. Like, if I would like to see, I would like for people to see how ridiculous her video was. All these so-called conservative people, you know what I'm saying, that only, I don't want to say only came around now, but only got they fame or whatever because of Donald Trump and the racist stuff that he say all the time. So now if you're a black person that supports Donald Trump, now you can get your name out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy that's the catalyst. You know what I'm saying? That which these people are making their careers off of, or making their careers off of, or getting their popularity, their fame from, is you know what I'm saying, just being black and being a fan of Donald Trump. So they see that works to the extreme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, what you think gonna happen in the election, though, man? Like, it's close right now at the predictions. What you think gonna happen? You really think Trump gonna lose? Like, I don't feel it.
Man.
Like, it feels different. Like, it doesn't feel like 08. Yeah, was that 08? Yeah, it doesn't feel like 08 at all. You know, like, we excited to go to the polls. Hell no, because the person we got to vote for is. I can't even say that he's gonna bring black people up.
Flawed.
You know what I'm saying? Like you say, he's flawed. So it's like, damn, like, which one do I want to have? The nigga that's giving me stimulus, the person that's giving me stimulus checks, or the person that's gonna affect some stuff? I don't know.
But he ain't. But he giving you stimulus checks of your own money, though. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm cool with that, though. Like,
so they ain't the same thing.
I'm cool with that.
It's taxed though. Like, you still getting taxed on it though.
But I'm cool with it though. You know what I'm saying? This is money that we shouldn't even have to pay in taxes. Like, taxes is a ripoff anyway. Give me that. Give me that back. An American dollar ain't even worth shit to begin with. So give me that. Let me do something with it.
Hilarious, man.
Hey. So people,
thanks for joining.
Yeah, what up? Thanks for coming back, Tim. But look, if you tune in to Emmanuel's Politics Show, you might see me saying Trump 2020 sometimes. I just be joking around, But no, I would never vote for that man. I'm still uncertain of voting, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really might write Kanye name in because he ain't even on the Ohio ticket. I might just write it in, because I don't want to vote for none of them.
Just to see it come up on the. That's funny.
Like, it'd be like
Tim said Trump is going to
1%.
Yeah, it would be 0.0001 or something, like something crazy.
Yeah.
Tim said Trump is going to win, but it will be the best debate ever. Tune in on Tuesday. Yeah, so Tuesday 9 p.m. the debate here in Cleveland. I think it'll be good too, man. And there's a Fox News presenter or whatever, moderator that's going to be doing the questioning. He's the only person I respect at Fox News, so I'm actually kind of excited to see this debate. I want to see. I had to watch like the replay or something the next day because I was sleeping. I go to bed early. I'm like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? But for sure. You guys should be out there watching it because it's important, right?
Hey, I'll be watching
So
the
as far as what I think
replays.
gonna happen though, yeah, I'll be watching replays too for sure.
I know Joe Rogan's supposed to be on there, right?
On where?
He's supposed to be the moderator.
No.
No, like I don't know. Like no, I don't know if he's gonna be the one in Cleveland, but he has been approved as he's gonna be the moderator at one of these debates.
On his own podcast?
No, like for the debate, like he's about to be the moderator, which is gonna be funny to me. Just because what he be talking about on his podcast, but he's kind of more in line with. Man, it's gonna be interesting because he's more in line with some of like the Republican stuff, but then he's at the same time more in line with some of the Democratic stuff. He's more liberal, so we're gonna see.
I don't know. It sounds in I don't know. That'd be crazy.
It's 2020 and it's not crazy.
Yeah. You know what? I take that back. Your mom said it's going to be some trouble on November 3rd, no matter if Biden wins or Trump. That's the position I'm taking. If Trump lose, it ain't like he's like, all right, well, like you got to make a phone call to call and concede. Like I don't see Trump doing that. So, wait, win or lose, Trump's going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how. Let me see. Tim said, "Fuck the free money. You're paying taxes on." Fuck the free money. You're paying taxes on it. I love this show. Tim, thanks. And Tim, I'm with you though. I'm with you for sure, man. Because like it's your money. Like so, he sent you your own money and taxed you your own money. Babysitting, man. You got the real. We got to send people to your basement to make sure ain't no pedophile what's going on. Like Hillary Clinton, man.
Hell no, that's ain't no R. Kelly shit going on over here. That's the neighbors and shit. Oh man.
Let me see. Andrew said it would be some crazy. Your mom said Biden needs all votes. Your mom to go and vote. Tim said. Put it on the screen. Tim said, no matter what I say on this show, because I respect you guys, but I will always say what's on my mind. Tim, that's what we want. That's that's for sure what we want. Out of the people out of our guests, out of our commenters and everything, that's definitely what we want. And last but not least, Joe Rogan, it's a petition. It's a petition to make Joe Rogan a moderator, but he's not officially approved. But he's out there. That's all I'm saying.
That'll be a good one, though.
So good luck. Yeah, good luck with that. So, hold on. The comments flowing. Hold on.
Joe Rogan, though.
All right. I had to get to the end of the road, man. That was just going through. My bad. So yeah, man. So we want to bring in the third man to get some insight and some opinions, man. Just always try to switch it up for you guys. So with that being said, let's get D-Hawk on the screen. On the stream, rather.
We thought you wasn't gonna make it for a second.
Hey, I've been waiting for about 50 years.
he told,
huh?
Yeah. He tuned in on the backstage. We were just trying to figure it out at the time. It was like double dutch, man. We try to cue you up to bring you in. Nice.
It's all love, man. It's all love. I know how black people be late, Black people be late to their own funeral, brother. What's going on?
Oh man, just talk about what's going on.
Everything,
Yeah, man.
everything, man. You just gotta stay prayed up, balanced up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nothing shocked me, man. You know, I'm 45, brother.
Uh,
Not Trump 5, but I'm 45. And you know, you get my age, man, it's like nothing shock you, you know. Somebody happen to be bless you or somebody, you know, you meet good folks, that's a bonus, man. But you know, it is what it is. We was born by ourselves, we're gonna die by ourselves at the end of the day.
true facts.
it's
So
true.
for those who don't know, introduce yourself.
My name is Paul. I'm just joking. Just a guy from Cleveland, man. Just a random guy from Cleveland that the Lord blessed with a gift to make people laugh and a gift to make people wake the hell up. So I'm just using that ability. I'm using that gift, which can be taken in the blink of an eye. So that's why I'm very cautious about the energy that I'm around, family included. You know, so D-Hawk, I've been in comedy for 10 years in one of the hardest cities it is in Cleveland, Ohio. You know, they said you could make it here, you can make it anywhere, man. It's true. Totally true. Gotta have endurance here.
I try to tell
know?
people that all the time, man.
Huh?
Yeah, I try to tell people that all the time. Everybody, I try to tell people that all the time. They try to make it about, you know, New York. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere and all this. I'm like, what you talk? Like all the opportunities in New York and California. Like you can make it here in Cleveland, man. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing something positive. Now, if you want to do something negative, you want to join a gang, you want to disrespect older people, you want to disrespect, you know, all the village, you can make it like that. But doing something positive is hard. It's real hard. You know, this is a city where you could go where the Browns can go 0-16 and they give them a parade. But a Cleveland artist can get a standing ovation. Oh, he wasn't all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it is. You know, the Browns game start at 1:00. People get there at 5 a.m. The Cleveland artist concert start at 8 p.m. and they go to the show at 11 p.m. Support the sport. You know,
Hey, so look, so I agree with you. So look, so this is one of the reasons that we definitely want to have you on because I mean you do a lot of stuff with your sketches. You know what I'm saying? You have positive messages, like you know what I'm saying, and most of the sketches I've ever seen, like always got like some kind of a message with it, whether it's friends or family or you know, doing to others, you know what I'm saying? Like you always got like a great message, like and so the energy that you bring to it. Even in some of the more, I guess what people would call, I'm only gonna say this because I've seen it in the comments, more racy sketches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but even the energy in that is still, you know what I'm saying, like joyous. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's definitely one of the reasons why we wanted to have you on because of the energy that you bring. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know you as a person, but in your comedy for sure that flourishes.
Yeah, most definitely.
appreciate it. Yeah, worldly. I rather not racy, just worldly. You know, it's it's what the world is on right now. You know, like I've been called coon. Black people quick to call you that house nigga or the coon, but my thing is, we just gotta. Black lives ain't gonna matter until it matters to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just got mad at the murder with Miss Taylor. But then you gonna share a World Star video of two black girls fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we protesting and all of this. It's just I just don't get it. You know, we say it on social media, but we don't do it in person. You know, so
yep.
If I'm a coon for that, then I'm a coon.
Right. I mean.
Yeah. Hey, see, most of the.
I think it's. I don't know what it is. Go ahead, B.
I was gonna say, see, most of the people in your position would keep giving the people, just the funny stuff. But you decided early on give people more of the positive messages in your sketches, because sometimes your sketches don't even be humorous. They just be straight positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it takes a lot to do that, because most people are going to swipe as soon as they hear something positive. So that's what I really like about what you're doing. Honestly,
I appreciate it. I did that for the simple fact of when I started doing comedy, it wasn't social media. You had to go on stage. The game changed so much that everybody's a comedian now. Everybody, if you say one knock joke, they say you the GOAT. You the best it ever was. So my thing is, I never move with the crowd. I never want to be a part of the majority. So now everybody doing comedy. Now I want to do something different. Especially all of this with this mental health that's going on, this suicide, this cyberbullying. So I definitely want to do my part because we all go through it.
Mm-hmm.
If you look on social
that's
media,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead.
If you look at social media, you can't sit and tell me that you don't see mental health spewing out. Just from hate, I hate, all niggas ain't nothing, all niggas ain't this and that, and it's like, 5 a.m, people going live just to say they hate the world. And the people that commit to suicide, people that's the most depressed is the ones on social media that's claiming they happy. So they said on the news, they said the more people put up go ahead.
No, so I just wanted to ask you something about like this saying comedy and comedians. Saying, like, because they say that comedians in general are some of the most depressed or the most hurt inside people. So you look at like Robin Williams committed suicide. Like he definitely wasn't like one of these internet celebrities, internet comedians and stuff. Like, so like I just wonder like from your research or just like you working through it or whatever, like is there any connections of funny and like trying to prove your like you just overjoyed so much to the point where like maybe you're just trying to cover up the hurt inside, you know what I'm saying? Like is it like, have you seen a correlation between the two?
See, what me, comedy is not my passion. It was always a hobby. Comedy was fun to me until I got fired from my job. Then it got real.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why it's so important for balance. People tell me, help yourself first and then you can help the community. But that's part of my relief. That's my balance when I'm helping people. When the camera's not on me, that's how I like to, that's my thing, from the Home Depot, from the Lowe's. I like helping people domestically. I like helping people away from social media. Social media used to be fun, but I just see the backside of it. I see the phoniness of it. This was the first year that I deactivated my birthday notification on Facebook, because how you gonna wish me happy birthday on Monday, but you just wish me hell Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an energy reader. Like I can read a handshake, a eye gesture. I can't read a LOL. Like your auntie died. Did the person really mean condolences, or they just doing it just because? So it's just, at the end of the day, it's so many careers on social media that can be gone by one delete, and that's the suicide value, because you're investing all of this on this great platform, but use it for what it is. It's for networking. You ain't got to tell somebody that you about to go pee. You ain't got to tell somebody that you about to go to Jamaica. It's just too much. Like my cousin, she gonna tell you all about her business Monday to Thursday, and then Friday she gonna say, "Y'all get out my business." You put us in there. Facebook only gonna know what you put in. You know, so my thing is, like I say, as long as I get balance, 80% of my jokes on stage is not true. That's just being an artist. I can take something that's kind of, which I know that people can relate, but I can put that mix to it like it's real. It's like painting a picture.
Mm-hmm.
But part of my depression, which I am depressed, part of my depression is I'm a true philanthropist. And if I can't help somebody, monetary wise or in the regular, then I get depressed because I can't help that person. That's just how I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
I had 9 comedians started under me. I'm not saying it to be bragging, but this game right here is so hard. The average comedian, well, the more funny you become, the more they stop helping you.
Mm.
They're gonna pull you up, they're gonna shove you down because now you're a problem. They don't want a comedy show and say the first dude was better than this last dude. They want to be the best.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vicious game, bro. So as long as
I believe it,
I'm
man.
balanced. Brother.
I got you. I think that's in so many different areas. I mean, like in what we do, you know what I'm saying, as far as like networking and like this is actually what we was going to talk about last week. Was just about, you know, like a support system, you know what I'm saying? So not only, you know, your families or the general public, but like as a black business supporting another black business, or as a black artist supporting another black artist, you know what I'm saying? So like actually using social media, social networking platforms for what they're used for. And then like how many people actually follow through, you know what I'm saying? Like actually follow through with I'm actually going, like as a business, I'm actually going to follow through and support another business or support another artist or whatever the case is. Like that's what we were planning on talking about that last week because we put a lot of emphasis, we as in black people or the black community, I guess in general, put a lot of support or a lot of pressure on support black businesses and support this black business. But as a black business or a black artist or a black entrepreneur or a black whatever, like, are you supporting other black businesses and stuff at the same time?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so for us, and like, you know, I know hand over foot, our networking situations with other black businesses haven't been as successful. And I'll put my house on this. It wasn't on our fault. Like we always pushing the issue. I mean, you can go back to 2012 when we first started doing shows, you know, with the bad audio quality. Like our sole mission was to push and support Cleveland, you know, artists that couldn't get on 107.9 or that couldn't get on or they had shows at the Grog Shot coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was our sole purpose in all of this, was to push the city. You know what I'm saying? So now when we get, you know, a little buzz or to a place where we can actually, you know, benefit other people, or even if it's just purchased from another business, it hasn't been as smooth as you would think it would be. You know what I'm saying? Like networking, like, you know, teaming up to take on the world. But, that, you know, that's just something ain't, you know, materialized at all.
Exactly. Hey, D-Hawk, when you had messaged me about one, and you said, are you gonna send me the link? It reminded me of how people would flake on us when we ask them to work together and stuff like that, but then they'll, you know, see a message and just don't respond at all. Like we had that happen plenty of times. So people say they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, but when it comes time, you know, they don't fall through. Sure. And it hurts even more when it's, you know, when it's our people, when it's us. It's like, wow, you know, we trying to help you, we trying to help each other, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you can't even fall back on your word. Man. It's crazy.
That's us, man. So if I do a show, if I'm hosting the show, if I'm in charge of the show together, I bring at least 5 extra people, knowing that it's gonna be about 3 bailouts. Knowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an excuse. My goldfish had a stroke. I had to help my grandmother move something. So once again, this is not new to me. I've been a manager at Home Depot. I didn't had call-offs where a dude said it was too bad outside and this nigga stay across the street. You know, I'm used, you know, and I'm also used, if majority of my videos and the main ones that went viral, something didn't go right. Somebody did not show up. And I'm used to that. And all you got to do is improvise, man. And that's just life, man. You know, it ain't gonna never be perfect. It's just you gotta Bill Belichick it, man. Call that time out and get it, you know. But that's just, and I don't mean to beat my people up, but everything is a competition with us. And everything don't have to be now they doing all of this, the Snoop verse, DMX, they doing it's once again, we put up with each other. Why don't we say what artists you think music go with each other?
Yeah.
And let them make a melody together.
Yeah.
But that's just us, you know.
Yeah, you see when they do have that versus thing, the artists don't even be trying to make it a competition. They celebrating each other. You know what I mean? But still in the comments, you say people be saying, "Oh, this person's music is better." Oh, they killing them. You know what I'm saying? But they not even on that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know it's not conducive to what we as a people should really be on. You know, as far as supporting each other. So
sure. I mean, you know, we from Cleveland. You got Hikes versus Shaw. You got Glenville versus Collinwood. You got dark skin, light skin, Kappas, Qs, Deltas, AKA. I mean, you know, when they put who's the funniest, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock. You don't see that. Who's the funniest, Seinfeld?
mm-hmm.
Or I mean, we if you look at like Madam C.J. Walker, that movie, the Black Wall Street, man, we used to have it going on, bro. We used to help each other. And just now it's just so divided. Not all, because you got people out here that love to see, you know, y'all too included. Like, just I love to see people winning. And my thing is, when I help you win and I bless you with money, good thing is you ain't gonna be asking me for no money. You ain't gonna rob me. I just like to see people eat. You know what I mean? That's just
right.
me. But I'm telling you, man, people are vicious. Some people want to see you do good, just not better than them.
And that's crazy.
And that, you know, that is something I never understood, man. Like, you know, I want to see you win, but not win more than me. Like, you can win as much as me, and we could be on the same playing field. But instead of thinking of it as a ladder, like, all right, so you the right arm, I'm the left arm. You pull us up to a certain height. All right, help me get up there. Once I get up there, I'm gonna pull you up. Like that's what I want people. Like that's what I try to get people to think of it as. I mean, like, so and I hate to keep bringing it back to us or stuff that we did. Like, so last year we put on our first charity event, and I thought about this earlier when you first came on. You were saying how you know, people line up for Browns game at 5 a.m. The game don't start to 1. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people show up late to comedy shows or late to whatever, or buy tickets late and all this stuff. And I just remember the feeling we was going through when we were like putting on the event, and like you know, we doing all this hard work, we getting sponsors and this and that, and the ticket sales was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, frankly, I mean, like up until maybe a month or so before the event. And then, like, it all came together. Don't get me wrong, and I love everybody in here that's watching this live or watching later or listen to the podcast. I love all y'all, and thank you for helping us make it a success. But man, I mean, it came down to the point where, like, we was like, look, if we get you know 5 book bags, we get 10 book bags for this charity event, we're gonna count this as a success. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really got that bad. Like, just like from a community support standpoint, and this is like a support for the community. You know what I'm saying? Right. For all the neighborhoods that you just named, like for Heights and East Cleveland and Cleveland, like all these neighborhoods, like it was like a real city event to help out everybody in the city. And you know, like I said, it all just came together at the end. But man, we was this close to like we might just go buy book bags ourselves.
or we might cancel.
It's crazy.
Endurance, man. You know, it takes, just keep going. You know what I mean? You know, like Martin Luther King said, man, he said, if you can't fly, run. You can't run, walk. You can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. And, you know, we're in a generation right now, me included, that it's the microwave, instant fame. It's no grind. Just like technically, I'm really in my sophomore year of comedy, but they call me a vet because we're used to that instant gratification. If you look at the Tyler Perry stories, he had like 10 shows with like 6 people showed up. You know, Jay-Z ain't had that swag when Big Daddy Kane called him out. The Temptations had 19 albums before they had one hit CD, before one hit single. You know, Belichick, one of the greatest, to me, the greatest coach ever, he started in 79. So it's just that grind, man, and just can't give up. You know, but the good thing about being at the 1 yard line and being down, it just allows you to see who down with you.
True. That's very true.
I agree. Man.
So, as soon as you up, as soon as you know, on the 1 yard line, you see who blocking for you, see who passing, and the same people that tried to take your head off or hated on you gonna be the same people that hold you on their shoulders and say, "We won." But I'm telling you, that's how it goes. Fans only come on when it's hot outside.
Woo! Woo! Let me mark this time down. That's gonna be on the shits.
Endurance
3. That's gonna be on the highlight, man. Jeez.
That was a highlight there.
Be down with me, man. I love. I just like. I want no part with Hollywood. I've been to Hollywood. I performed. I know exactly what it was. It was fake. It's just I like the position where I'm at. Like I ride my Honda. I don't need a Jag. Because once all of that, now you know, people like this one girl, you know, she like, I called you and I finally called you. I'm like, well, when did I give you my phone number? She like, at Rando, remember at the Original Cookie? I'm like, okay, Rando now, huh? But I love this level that I'm at. You know, I don't need to be that Kevin Hart. I don't need to be that Michael Jackson. I'm fine where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? If you hated on me before, if you didn't like me, keep that same energy. That's just how I am, man. And family included. Period. Because you know people gonna say you changed.
And for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
We trust me, man. We've done shows on support, you know what I'm saying, from the general public. We've done like series on or the general public on families, especially. And this was like separate than the charity event and stuff. Like it was just like, man, like you would think, you know what I'm saying, the people that's closest to you, you know what I'm saying. I think my man Byron had said, I want to say it was somebody was like, oh, you still doing your little radio show? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still doing your little entertainment thing?
Oh yeah. They lure you to death, baby. They lure you to death. Yeah.
Yeah. So So trust me, we had multiple conversations about you know, family and you know, how you got to keep moving through them, just like they the general public. You know, you got to move through them just as much.
And remember, you know, they quick to.
No, go ahead.
They quick. Remember when I did that for you? Remember Remember when I did that? They quit that. Remember? Yeah, nigga, I remember the blue crayon.
Yeah.
Yes, and I gave it back to you. You know, but they, you know, it's like this now. You know, remember. Look, I got it, because if we was real friends, you would keep scoring. I just ooh, they something else, man.
Not the blue crayon though. Hilarious.
And you know what they do too? They do when you say little, they say little. Yeah, I be seeing your little videos. And then they also say, now that one joke was funny. It's a difference from saying I really dig the one you did, but they say that one joke. I said, okay. Well, how many kids you got? They said 5. Well, you got a picture of them all? I said, yeah. Okay. Now she cute. Now I don't know about all these other little niggas. You must not be the father. They don't like it when you turn it back on them. They just something else, man. We just got to keep going, man. Period. You know, the boat is going this way. If you ain't rolling with me, you know, and I'm all about that constructive criticism. I'm all about saying, tell me when I mess up. But damn it, tell me when I'm doing a good job too. They'll never tell you that. You got that Facebook friend and you got that family member that never say nothing unless it's time to say something negative.
Hell yeah.
They never say nothing. Huh?
No, I just said for sure, man.
Yeah.
Sir. Hey, I love to see everybody happy. That's why sometimes I lie to my haters and I tell them that I lost.
Whoa. I like that. Whoa, I like that a lot.
Yeah, buddy.
Whoa. Whoa. You might have to consider that stolen. you might have to consider that stolen, man. Damn, hey, that's. Let me mark this down too. God damn, man. That's
like, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't working on nothing.
No. Yeah, I ain't working on nothing. And sometimes you tell. Sometimes when you building your empire, don't tell the world. Don't pray for my demise. Build it and then show them. Tell them every level that you at. You know?
Man, that's great perspective, man. Like that's great. That's a great perspective at looking at stuff, because that's one way to guarantee that you keep the haters fed for, you know, if it's motivation for you or if it's just to keep that energy away from you. Like, that's a great strategy. Like,
sure, that
I haven't never even considered it, man. Like, that's amazing for real.
Yeah, because they go back to their people like, yeah, he ain't even doing nothing. I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah,
then you come out with, you know, you working with somebody new now. They're like, oh, yeah. See, I deal with that where people don't even, you know, people don't share, but I know they watching because they come and say, oh, you still doing that? You still doing that Epiphany Media thing? I'm like, yeah, you know, every Sunday I'm doing it. Yeah, so I know you know about it. Man, this is people that you know your whole life and they can't even support you. It's just crazy to me.
I got one for you. If you ever forgot what you had to do the next day or next week, you forgot it and you posted, just ask the person that never comment. They know everything. It's the visible people that know everything about you. They just never put nothing. Oh man, I don't be on social media like that. But how you know everything about me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they know. Trust me, they know. Believe me. You just gotta keep. You gotta realize, like, and don't give props to somebody just plug into your show or they always around. Some people just want front row to watch you fail. So just by coming to my show, that don't mean nothing. I want to see what you said after the show. That's my thing. You know, like that one person that always got to keep telling you what this person said and what that person say. Well, what did you say? Do they know we boys? Because they shouldn't be that comfortable saying it around you.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me the story that you said.
Oh man.
Tell him, man, you gotta watch these people, man. You know.
Dropping gems.
It's real, man. I'm telling you, man. I never, if I had to do comedy again, I wouldn't do it. I don't regret it, but I wouldn't do it again.
Why is that?
It's just it takes too much. It's not we're in an era right now where one of the things with comedy, you're supposed to say anything that you want to, long as it's funny. But we're in an era right now that you can't say this, you can't say that, can't say this. You know, it just makes it not fun. It's too political right now for me. But I wouldn't do it again. It takes too much out you. You know, you ever had that? You ever heard that? You ever heard that girl? She got like 5 kids and 8 baby daddies. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Mm-hmm.
8 baby daddies. 5 kids.
About 5 kids.
You just got out the WIC office, okay?
So right. So about that, like, so do you think it's because of like the day and age, like with the how important the internet is and the social media, like, so would you think differently if this is the 80s, like the height of Def Jam or something, or the Richard Pryor years? Like, would you feel differently about like if you could do it over getting into comedy, or would you still stay out?
No, man, it's just it's show business is just gruesome, just backstabbing. You know, it's about you know what I mean. It's about I tell you what I thank God that I started at a later age, because if I was younger, say 20, 19, 18, and I go to Vegas, I go to New York, and I see Eddie Murphy and all of them, you know, snorting. I'm thinking that's the key to business. Next thing you know, y'all niggas see me like this, and you know, I'm whacked out. So I got enough know-how. That's why, not to say that I'm funnier than an average comedian, but I'm older and I can relate to this older crowd. You know, I had a grandmother, aunt's mother, great grandmother. I can relate to the older and I can relate to a younger. You know what I mean? But not all this this skinny jean shit. This era right here, No. I can't do it. I can't. It's just it's too silly for me. Let me keep my little crowd that I got right here. You know, and I got it. The gay, you know, I be losing gay, you know, I got gay jokes. Okay. But you know, we was at work and the gay guy, you know how them gay people, they be like so boisterous, you know. He like, I'm the best dresser. I said, you've been in the closet for 20 years, you should be. But, so you should be.
Oh my God. Oh man, you better be the best dresser. You've been in the closet for 20 years. Oh man, hilarious. Hilarious, man. Oh man.
It's all love,
That
man.
is hilarious. Oh my God. Oh man.
Man.
Yo, Oh, that's incredible. I can't recover, man. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah, they
man.
like that.
That one before. Never. Oh.
Oh man. All right. Look at wow, that is hilarious, man.
Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that.
I'm saying, but need to be like said because it's what it's true. Like if you sugarcoat what you want to say, it's not gonna come across like raw. You know?
Sure.
Backlash though.
Yep. You go get a backlash regardless of what you do. No matter what I post, somebody always gonna take shit out of context. They always gonna, it is what it is. Always. You should have said this. You should have said that. You should have did this. You should have did. They never touched the stage. Ain't never touched the mic. Ain't never made a skit or nothing. But gonna tell you about you. Like Eddie Murphy
used to do it, right?
Yeah. Eddie Murphy said the best advice is not to follow any.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. So
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm ready.
I just wanted to I just wanted to agree with you, man. Like I guess kind of finding your media. So maybe you said like if it was 10 years ago now, like you wouldn't have got into comedy, and you also don't know about being back in the 70s and 80s, like what I'm saying, just the stuff they was doing. I always felt like we have been 5 years older, like when we started out or something, right? So that was what, 2012, and so the internet was still the internet, but like podcasting, all this stuff. When we started, like this, it wasn't like a cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't, and we were just so young and dumb, and all the mistakes and pitfalls that we fell into. Like I feel like if we had just been 5 years earlier or so, you know what I'm saying, that it just would have. So not only just for our career, but just like our ability to be able to do stuff and help people before you kind of get into like the toxic generation of internet and social media, that type of stuff.
Yeah, man. See, and that's the thing. Like majority, especially somebody as what we do, they're trying. Their dream is to be seen, or their goal is. My goal is to be unseen, but still effective. I don't have to be every stream, and that's the thing with comedy. People think you're supposed to be on all the time,
all the time. Yeah. Yep.
All the time. This girl was like, she like, I heard you a comedian. She like, tell me a joke. I'm like, no, we doing a show, next week. She like, if you're a real professional, you can do it anywhere. I'm like, well, where you work? And she was like, at Montefiore Nursing Home. I said, well, come over here and clean my ass. And then I give you a joke. We call it shits and giggles.
Oh, man.
So when I first started, like you gotta like prove yourself. You gotta prove, but now it's like people gonna like what they like. People, it is what it is. I don't have to sell you with social media. I don't have to sell you, am I funny or not? It's enough videos out there and you make your own opinion. If you don't like my style, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. When I first started, I was trying my best to be a Christian comedian. I was trying, but you ever see New Jack City like on Channel 3 or a X-rated movie, and it was bleeping out, and you like,
Yeah.
you know. And that's the thing with the church folks. Now, my church was the first gig that ever paid me. And I talk about worldly things. They're not vulgar. And I don't cuss. Now, you have some church people that they just want you to talk about Job, Luke, Rome. You know what I mean? And that's not about being me. You know, I got a brand right now. That's too short. If you don't like the word be, don't go to too short. You don't like amen, don't go to the word church. It's just plain and simple. I'm serious. It's like it's right, man. It's plain. You're not a hater if you don't like something. You're not a hater if you leave on Monday. You're a hater if you're still there on Friday. Period. We was at the Swerve before the Swerve closed. Girl talking loud, and I mean, she just, And I told her, I said, look, we don't go to your job, do we? We don't go to Lynn Rocks and say, okay, we let you get your little $5. Just leave us alone, man. Let us keep our little vibe and our energy. That's my thing. Why are you still here? You know, it's 1,000 other Facebook channels. It's 1,000 other podcasts. Why are you here? Period. I'm so much, man, energy wise, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's 1,000 people that want me to be on a podcast, but it's just the vibe, man. You picked up, you reached out to me. It wasn't no gimmick. You told me what you was doing. Cool. It's the fast talking dudes that I, hey man, yeah, I'm doing this, and I'll bump your stuff up, and okay. Those are dudes that I help you. I help you regardless, man. You know, but the fast talking that's acting like they doing you a favor, that's the people that get over. Yeah.
Man, it's so we had financial planners on here. We've had artists like musicians and all type of stuff on here, man. But if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Like you the first, everybody laughing at the Lynn Rocks comment because that's a real you got to really be from Cleveland to know what Lynn Rocks is. And everybody dying in the comments about Lynn Rocks. But so it's very interesting, man. Like having somebody that do entertainment in any capacity on here because everything you say it just line up parallel. So one, it lets me know that we ain't alone. Not saying I felt that way, but you know what I'm saying. This ain't just us that's feeling this way. You know what I'm saying. But two, it just it reinforces of what you can do as long as you stay the course. You know what I'm saying. Just keep working. You know what I'm saying. Keep doing what makes you. You know what I'm saying. Your own craft, your own. You know whatever it is that you put into the pot that makes you. You know what I'm saying. You keep doing that, and you know the places you can go, and you know following energy instead of like you said the fast talking people really get on my nerves. Like because this is a podcast, a video show, whatever. So we reached out to people, and they're like, why don't you come on for an interview? You know what I'm saying? Like our format was a little bit different then, but you know, like, why don't you come in for an interview and you know we'll chill and talk and all that stuff. They're like, you know, like we gotta find out. What do you say? What the dude say? Like we gotta how much are y'all paying to do an interview?
Oh yeah,
what? How much are we paying? I'm like, and this was before face. I would have jumped through that phone. Like, how much are we paying to do an interview for you? Like, are you kidding me? Cuz we really could have had a real issue. That was a face-to-face conversation. Because you're not paying to come on here and do an interview. Like, this is nothing but it takes time from you. And at the very least, you pick up 1 or 2 extra fans or whatever the case is. Like, this is about getting you out there. You know what I'm saying? So, that dude was off his rocker.
Hey,
now
we more so choose people that we, you know, admire, choose people that we like only. Like that was a lesson, you know, just somebody, you know, that time we was playing a lot of music and doing stuff with Cleveland, hip hop artists and singers and stuff like that. So, you know, anybody but we put on. But now, gotta be people that we feel, are genuine and we like they, whatever they do. So, it was a lesson learned.
Sure, man. Let me know, man. Let me know when I'm walking back, dog.
Oh yeah. Anytime, and we most definitely thank you for coming on and sharing your thoughts with us for sure. I told Emmanuel, I was like, should I reach out? I mean, I want to. I don't know if I don't know, but I said, you know what? Let me see, man. Hey, it was fake that I see you that one day because I was like, you know what? He actually from Cleveland. I actually seen him in the other than the videos, you know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you. Too.
For sure, brother. Much love, much success, man. Yeah. Be well, be safe.
You too.
All right, brothers.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace. Man, that shit is hilarious, man. Shout out. Yeah, we ain't even get a chance to talk to him about Cleveland Heights, man. And I went to school at Heights too. We didn't get a chance we got a couple Tigers in here. We didn't even get a chance to talk about it.
Hey, it might have to be,
hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. He's still backstage. You want to come on and talk about Heights for a minute? Just give me a thumbs up if you got a minute. Before you ask, I know you busy. You want to, because we got plenty of Tigers in this joint.
You probably got to handle some business. It might have to be like a Joe Rogan. Might have to get.
I ain't gonna kick him out. Like, long, if you want to chill backstage, if you want to come back on, that's cool. Just let me know. But yeah, man, you want to talk about dropping gems and so a lot of people were saying in the thing, he was saying a lot of people were saying that like he just being real, like he just being real and genuine, but it just happened to be funny, like, which is the absolute truth, man. And just a genuine person, and when you able to be genuinely funny like that, then why wouldn't we want to support? Why wouldn't we want to get you on there? Like, those are people. He was talking big about energy. Like, that's the type of energy that you want to be around when it's just just genuine people. Like, you say, well, I'm genuine, you genuine. People in the comments are genuine. I seen Tim was getting some flack. The women in there was giving Tim a little flack in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to hit him up like that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
Yeah, they was hitting him up though. Let me see. My aunt said, but you'll find a level where you are able to pay your guests.
But that's not how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, why would we pay you to do promo for whatever you working on?
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, most of the big shows, the artists they don't ask you for interviews. The people ask them for an interview.
Yeah, like, look, we got a movie coming out. We want to come on and promote this movie. I'm like, all right, cool. We'll fit you in on this date. We'll give us the movie talking points, send us the screening or whatever, and we'll go from there. Like, that's not a. I'll tell you this right now, and I only own half the company. We ain't paying no guests to come on here. If you see a guest on here, I promise you it wasn't paid. Promise you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't pick people that would be greedy like that anyway. Like, whatever the size of our platform, small or large, or the largest. You know what I'm saying? We're not paying nobody to come. I'm not doing it. I refuse. Refuse, man. Let me see. Angel said, I enjoyed it. Good energy. Your mom said, thanks for the laughs. Angel said, thanks, guys. That was so cool. Angel, I'm sorry. It was two angels and Angelus. And she said, yes, good energy. Tim said Tim said I took it like a champ. Tim, you did. You held your own, and I don't got no problem with nothing you were saying. You know, but you also know how the show work, man. Like we'll have something set up for topic or conversation wise, but because this ain't a traditional talk show where we set in stone where we got to talk about these points, or we got somebody on where we can only mention this stuff or whatever. You know how the conversation go, man. We wanted to be free flowing, so our guests feel welcome and not constrained to a box. The same way we want y'all to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, and y'all can move the show in conversation. Tim, you've been here enough time. Like I know for a fact you wouldn't have seen us have some kind of a subject, and then somebody said something about something completely different. We went off on a whole nother tangent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like just that's just how the conversation flow, man.
Because I know you don't want to hear, where did you get your start? Where was your first break? like boring, Nah, that's not us. But that was very like people said it was very funny, but it was like very informational as far as what he was talking about, And I usually don't watch those. I have to watch this one again.
Yeah, this shit was hilarious.
Or
man.
listen to it on a podcast. I mean, most definitely.
I'll definitely be working overtime tonight, breaking this bitch down, like cutting those clips up because that shit was hilarious, man. I already got the timestamp. I just got to go through it, but man, I mean, like, that shit was hilarious. So, man, thanks. It's been scrolling at the bottom of the page. We forgot to mention it when he was here, but it's still there scrolling. We'll probably leave it there for the rest of the show. Go to his Facebook page. Go to his Instagram page. Like I said, it's scrolling at the bottom of the page. For those of you listening on the podcast, his Facebook is dhawk, DHAWK. The Instagram is dhawk2funny, the number 2 funny on Instagram. Man, skits are out of this world. Yes. Like I said, he always got that message there for you. So
go watch the Foreman Mills.
Straight
funny. Go watch the Foreman Mills one.
Man, the Foreman Mills. That's what I wanted to talk about with you, because some people don't. Not saying that he don't like his work, but some people don't like to just rehash, they best, what they consider their best one, and some people be like, oh, my latest one is my best one all the time or whatever. But man, the Foreman Mills was hilarious. The Top Golf was like that was completely lost me, man. I'm like, man, I always like his stuff. I guarantee I always like it, but I don't really comment on nothing. Facebook or Instagram, I never really comment on anything. But man, I actually had a comment on that Top Golf. I'm like, man, you done put out some funny, sketches, man. But this, like, over the moon, man. Like too much, man. Like, man, and the part that I love is like it's some real like Cleveland. Like, it's an international humor, you know what I'm saying? But, like, the landmarks, the location, like, so when they showed up on Terrence, you know what I'm saying? Like, toward that abandoned building that if you ever been in East Cleveland, like, that building. Like, that's what take it over the top, man. Like, I love it, man. I love it.
I ain't thinking something like that, man. You be, like, look at
I don't know. That's okay.
Man. Hey, like, we have to end the show because I don't think we can top it. Okay, we can't.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So yeah, once again, thank y'all.
I agree.
Share.
Your audio is trash. Wait, man, fix your audio, man.
Hold on, I got you.
Or at least get closer to the mic.
Yeah, my phone, my phone was dying during the show, so I wasn't. So I had to keep trying to charge it because the new iPhones, they don't got the auxiliary jack.
Oh, I get you.
But the hell I was saying, share, subscribe, to our podcast on all streaming services, all podcast services. Most definitely like our page here on Facebook. If you haven't yet, be sure to like D-Hawk's page on Facebook and D-Hawk2Funny, the number 2, on Instagram. We'll be back next week with another classic show. And remember to own your own.
Man, my man actually hit all the points this time. I don't got much work to do, but I just want to remind y'all to tune into the debates on Tuesday. Tune in Wednesday here for politics. We're gonna recap the debate and find out all the good information, all the lies, and all of that jive. This upcoming Wednesday, the debate is Tuesday at 9 p.m. Like my man said, like all our pages. Shout out one more time to D-Hawk for joining us, man. We really appreciate it. We appreciate you guys in the comments, as always. All of our top fans, our non-top fans, the people that's going to watch this later, the people in Ireland that consistently listen to our podcast for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say some reason, but like that, the listens in Ireland is growing, and it's unbelievable.
Hey, look, trust me. I'm coming to Dublin. I'm hitting every pub in town. Trust me, I'm gonna be there. Y'all gonna see me. So when that happens, just know, you know what I'm saying. Hey, check out my shirt. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all. I ain't gonna say where I got it, but you know, you need that.
So yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here. We're going to leave y'all with the intro just because a lot of people didn't get a chance to see it. You know, it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. But I also made it. Maybe it's just a me thing. So y'all take it easy out there. Y'all be safe. Tim, you're a top fan for sure. Don't get it twisted. Ebony J said dope shirt. But yeah, y'all be safe out there. Take care of yourself. Looking forward to seeing y'all Wednesday for politics and next Sunday, as always. We out of here, man. Listen to Byron talk about male units or whatever that is.
Say salute to the city.
All right, we out. We'll talk to you. Oh man, I can't. Wait a minute. I wasn't done. My contract. The city of Cleveland, as always. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all Wednesday. See y'all Sunday.
What you mean? I'm 30. Oh, I ain't know. What you mean? I'm 30. Oh, I ain't know. I ain't know that. It said. What you mean? I'm 30. Oh, I ain't know. I ain't know that. It said 30s to 40s. 30s to 40s. Hey, I had somebody tell me they thought I was 35 the other day. Like damn, 35. I look 35. Like, that's crazy. You don't look 35, but I didn't know you was 30. Nigga, like 35. Like, I don't understand. Like, how? But I don't know what 35 looked like. I didn't think I was 35. You don't look like you? Nah. I ain't either what? It could be the bald head. That's why. Look, that's why I'm trying to get I'm trying to get you see the male units, like they call them. It's the man weave, but the correct term is a male unit. And I'm trying to get the male unit. It'll go like right here, be faded in perfectly. I have my hairline back. I have really tell them to put it like, you know what I'm saying? I want a real hairline, so it have to be at least right here. Where Bart at, man? You know what I'm saying? The fresh cut, just to see how I look like. Man, where Bart at, man? There's somebody in Akron that do it. Look, if somebody in Akron that do it, I see him on my Instagram. I had to follow him on my Instagram because I think about it. And should I get the man weave?
You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.